All right, look at this. Golden, crispy perfection. If you've never had Goetta, you're missing one of the most underrated comfort foods out there. Pork, onions, spices, and steel-cut oats working together like magic. One bite, and you'll wonder how this isn't famous everywhere.
Hey, welcome back. This week we're doing America's Test Kitchen Gatherings. We're making a Cincinnati favorite Goetta. So let's get at it. All right, so welcome back. We got a 5-pound pork butt. And of course, like with any kind of meat, we're going to start off with just seasoning it with just some salt and pepper. And after that, we're going to take it over to the stove and get her on the heat. Okay, so pork butt in hand. We got a pot that's cooking up on a medium-high heat with some oil in it. And now we're going to brown this guy on all sides and then get it ready for the cook to build that nice flavor. All right, so the pork has been browned on all sides, and now we're going to get it ready for its cook. We got 5 cups of water. We got 1 large onion that's quartered. I only had small onions, but we're going to throw kind of these around. We've got some dried thyme. We've got some allspice berries, black peppercorns, some more salt, and 2 bay leaves. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring this to a boil. Okay, we're at a boil now. We're going to turn this right down to low. We're going to put the lid on, and we're going to check on this in about 3 to 3.5 hours. All right, so we needed a little bit more time, but we're at about 4 hours. And now we're going to take this guy out, and we're going to let him cool before we try to shred him. Okay, so while the pork is cooling, we're going to strain this because we don't want the solids, but I want all that rendered fat that's in there. Okay, so we have all this cooking liquid now to a boil. Now we're going to add in our steel-cut oats inside of there and give that a stir. Okay, so now while that is on the oven and the oats are cooking, what we're going to do is we're just going to shred apart this pork into bite-sized pieces. All right, we're 25 minutes in, and as you can see, the oats have soaked up all of that cooking liquid and fat and spices. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add all this chopped pork roast straight into there. Okay, so now we've got our mix of our oats and spices and the pork, and we're going to fill 2 greased loaf pans. And once these guys are filled, we're going to put them in the fridge overnight and get them super, super, super cold. All right, so we've gotten our Goetta mixture kind of formed in here. We're going to smooth it out, give it a tap for air bubbles, and then she's going in the fridge overnight. Okay, so next day we're out of the fridge. We're just going to trim the outside. See if we can get this sucker out of the loaf pan. Ta-da!
Don't do it, kid. Never had a choice.
All right, so here we go. Oh yeah, that's fantastic. With eggs and toast and everything else, the spices that are left over from cooking the meat are all the way through this. This is awesome. You guys are really going to want to make this. America's Test Kitchen Gatherings. Pick it up. Fantastic book. Goetta. Awesome recipe.
Welcome to Vert Der Ferk, where one random cookbook decides what's for dinner, and destiny decides the rest. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more cookbook roulette adventures.